Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, hello in club rooms. Hello all over Facebook, in the LinkedIns, the YouTubes, the Instagrams, and there's Twitter somewhere as well. So thank you very much, Lee, for jumping on. I'm Terry James. I'm a mindset coach and digital entrepreneur. I'm here for a quick preempted little bespoke live for you today. Happy Friday to you, wherever you are in the world. If you're going to be listening in, chuck us up a quick comment. Tell us that you are well. Tell us what you're going to be up to this weekend. And happy Friday, of course. It's just gone 6:30. So people are on their way back from work. People are sorting out their families. And there's all sorts of great things happening this weekend, no doubt, for all of you. I've had a wonderful day. I've actually had a little Christmas day today, done all my Christmas shopping, been out with Nanny for a nice meal, because we never know when something might stop our plans. For instance, my mum's Christmas with my granddad can't happen where he is in his home because of stuff going on in the world right now. So we went and had a little meal, ended up having a 3-course Christmas lunch. We got our hats on, and I'm going to do a little post later with all the Christmas cracker jokes and all that fun stuff. But why I am here for you guys, and hang on a second and throw us up a hello. Let me know where you are in the world and how you're doing. And hello, I've got Clubhouse down here, and I've got my sweetness, little Emily. She is listening in as well. So that's awesome. So 4 reasons you're tired. I've had 3 people contact me today, just randomly talking about how tired they are. And I was like, I know a little bit about tiredness because of doing all my hypnotherapy training and little tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. Ever since I was maybe 18, 19, working in pubs was the first time I realized about having certain deficiencies of why I was tired. So 4 reasons why you're tired. You could be dehydrated. A lot of the time we are basically, most humans are dehydrated all the bloody time. So make sure you're drinking enough water, especially when you wake up in the morning. If you're going to reach for a coffee or whatever it is, an energy drink, just know this: your body is dehydrated. You've not had any, and you're made up of 80% water, right? So your swimming pool, your body, your physiology, when you wake up, you need to get some good hydration in you straight away. Hi down there, Thomas, for jumping on and giving you a wave, and Dina, thank you very much. Lovely to see you. Chuck us up a comment. How are you? Spank that little like button for me if anything I say resonates with you or you're getting value from it. That would be great for me. Thank you. Another reason why you might not be sleeping. Number 1 was hydration. Are you dehydrated? Probably. That's not going to help your body at all. Secondly, you might just actually not be sleeping enough. And the reason that you're tired all the time is because you're fucking tired. Simple as. You could just be tired. We need to kind of have about 7 or 8 hours sleep. Me personally, I'm an 8-hour a night man. I can get by on less, but then it does catch up with me. And I notice, because what happens when we're tired, we don't have as good feeling in our body, and that equates to our mindset as well. So if we're tired, if we're stressed, that kind of thing, we're going to be having a sewered mindset, and we're going to be focused on more negative things. And where we're going to shine the light in our lives is what we're going to create. So that's an easy one. This is a little bit more kind of medical based, something that I got a couple of comments. I better click that up. Pedro's on. Hello, Pedro. How are we? And Rebecca Hopkins is on as well. Thank you very much for jumping on. So when I was about 19, I was running pubs and I was tired all the time. And my doctor told me, Louise has jumped on down here. Hello, Louise. How are you? My doctor told me, you might have a iron deficiency. So working in the pub, before I'd go home, I'd have a pint of Guinness. So that's cool. Full of antioxidants, full of iron. And that worked out for me very well. I was actually sleeping too much. I was so he said an iron deficiency, so therefore you're going to want to sleep more. So actually I was sleeping enough. I was sleeping too much. So that's one for you. Another one. If, for instance, thousands of years ago, you couldn't leave the cave to go hunting, or it was dark, or it could be snow, ice, danger, we would go back into our caves and we would pull the rug back over our heads and we would stay in until the situation outside had changed. In modern day symptoms, that's called depression. That's worrying, that's stress, that's worrying about things in the past. A lot of the time they've already happened. They don't look like that anymore. And you can't actually control what that outcome was. But you can choose where you are right now and how you move forward from it. So the 4 reasons why you may be tired, or why you are tired, is hydration. Number 1, you're not sleeping enough. So you just look at having a bit more sleep. Iron deficiency. You could actually have a vitamin D deficiency, because when we have our winter and summer solstice, our bodies react because of we're having a fluctuation of how much sunlight we're getting on our bodies, and our bodies need vitamin D. So it's really, really important to get a good supplementation of vitamin D. You could try doing the iron supplements, the brilliant vitamin D supplements, especially. I would recommend them anyway, especially with what's going on in the world. Vitamin D and vitamin C are likely going to make you feel much better in your body's physiology. Okay. And number 4 could be good old depression. It could be that you're stressed and you are actually creating dis-ease in your body, which then shows up in mutations, as in sleep deficiency, can't sleep. One reason for us waking up during the middle of the night, and maybe this happens, you wake up and it's not like a baby crying or a dog barking, it's you wake up, you're wide awake, but you feel tired, but you can't get back to sleep. That's known as, in kind of the hypnotherapy and sleep therapy world, as having too much in your stress bucket. So basically, you've got too much sewering around in your mind. And when you're in sleep, you have REM sleep, which is rapid eye movement. The way this works is it changes emotional memories into narrative memories so that we have control over them. Ever gone to bed after having an argument? Doesn't seem so bad in the morning. Or you wake up thinking, I don't know why I let these people piss me off the way I do. So the old saying goes, sleep on it. But if you have trouble sleeping on it, it's probably because you're in your head and not in your life, and you're actually thinking too much. So having things like delta waves, actually having positive thoughts in your conscious mind before going to bed, rather than worrying and stressing and making lists of what you need to do or what you haven't done, and actually beating yourself up, actually being positive before going to bed and then listening to something. I would always advise people, and I'm a complete advocate for delta waves, hypnosis, meditations, because all that's doing is practicing flexing the muscle of no thinking, essentially. So when you can go to the place of no thought, you raise your vibration, you balance brain waves, and you're in the present moment. So the 4 things that you can do if you feel tired often, you kind of don't know why, and you just want to get more sleep, more energy, and more vitality in your life, would be drink more water. Number 1, drink more water, especially before when you up first thing in the morning. Quieten the mind, so important, Pedro says. Yes, it is. It might not be for you, it might be a bit woo-woo, but it is for everyone. I promise you. Go within, flex that muscle, and practice doing it. Practice going to the place of no thought, becoming that good coach to yourself, checking in with yourself, staying present, bringing yourself back to that present moment where all the good stuff is. That's why it's called a gift. It's the present. It's the present moment. So if you do feel anxious, that's actually thinking in the future, forecasting what's going to happen and stuff. And that is, a big old can of worms for another time. But just for today, we're checking in, we're staying present, we're having positive thoughts. Number 3, good supplementation. You may have an iron deficiency. You could certainly, this time of year, because of the winter hours and us having less sunlight, we essentially need vitamin D. Okay, so vitamin C up, look at iron supplementation, vitamin D. And the 4th one might be that you're just tired. You work hard, you're stressed out, kids, work, all these things. Everything goes on around us. We have very little time in the evenings for our own lives. And then I really feel sometimes this could be this time of night. You're getting home, you've worked all week, you're living for the weekend. It might be that you get into the pub. It could be that you're planning stuff for the family, days out with the kids. Thank you very much, Liam, there for jumping on. And T-Locks, T down there on Instagram. Great to see you on, buddy. So the 4 things we can do if you feel tired all the time: drink more water, actually regiment your sleep and get decent 8 hours in, check in and stay present. So if you're stressed out, worried about the past, you could be having symptoms of depression. That is essentially going to want your body to hibernate. And that's all it is. It's trying to protect you by keeping yourself away from danger, the things that are going to bother you. So essentially, if you stay present and stay positive, that's going to eradicate some of that. And it also eradicates anxiety as well. Good supplementation if you've got any sort of deficiency in your diet, and just good old drinking more water, guys. I hope you found that very useful. I've had an awesome day today. I've had like a mini Christmas day today with Nanny. We've been out Christmas shopping. We've been in charity shops and we've been spreading Christmas cheer, because once we kind of heard that we couldn't have the Christmas Day celebration thing with Grandad, or they were going to bring it forward in the home that he's in, God bless him. They don't want people going in for one reason or another, what's going on in the world. And come Sunday, who knows what could be happening. Already 4 football matches this weekend have been cancelled in the Premier League. So we thought it good opportune moment to actually go and have a nice meal. They had Christmas 3-course meal serving available to us, so we got involved. We put the hats on. We got a Christmas cracker. We had a nice photo. Actually saw a friend I've not seen in over 10 years, and I grew up with this gentleman, lovely chap. When I was 1 year old, we used to play together and we went to school together all the way up to secondary school. So it was lovely, lovely, lovely to see him and catch up. And I think everything's happening for us, looking for the positives in all areas of our lives and making the best of every situation and opportunities we get. So I wanted to jump on because I had 3 people randomly message me today talking about feeling tired, feeling down. And I just gave them a few insights, what they could do, move their body, do this, do that. And I asked a few questions. And what came up was hydration. Need to drink more water, get some good supplementation, checking in and staying present. Because if you're worried about, happiness comes within. And if you're not going within, as in good feels, meditation, giving yourself a break from your life, stop thinking and worrying about problems. If you're not going within, quite often we are going without. Okay. And just making sure you're getting your 8 hours sleeping. Simple little things. Thank you for everyone that jumped on. If you found it useful, please send me up a like. So if you really like, you can send me up a share. That'd be awesome. So I'm going to get myself away. Very quick one today for you. Going to say goodbye there to Emily on Clubhouse. Thank you for jumping on, my lovely. Speak to you soon in the private messages. Mwah. See you, bye. And I'm going to say goodbye now to Instagram. So see you later, Instagram. Take good care of yourselves and each other. Have a great Friday, guys, whatever you get up to. Thank you for the love down there. Love you too. Awesome. Right, ending broadcast. Right, and last and not least, we're going to say goodbye to Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and the 4 channels that you might be watching on inside the world of the metaverse. God Savior for Facebook and the Zuckerberg Corporation for saving us and allowing us to connect with each other. Love you guys dearly. Throw us up some likes. If you're just catching this and it's not live, please chuck me in the hashtag replay so that I can actually know that you've watched and any value that you've had from it. So I hope that you have an awesome Friday, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. I'll be back on to give you insights, value, and anything else that might be popping right up. Quiet in the mind is important. Yes, Kangen water. Anybody wants to know more about Kangen water and the best water on the planet, miracle water, then find out what water I'm drinking and what's allowed me to become the healthiest, most positive version of myself, especially on my fitness journey, fit and 40. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll speak to you all soon. Toodles.